happen to have a dropped buttocks? Well, what a funny question to ask you. Hi everyone, I'm Glenda with SureFit Designs, whimsically known as Glenda the Good Stitch. You know, with the SureFit Designs pants pattern, I already know you're going to get one of the best fitting pairs of pants that you've ever worn. In fact, very frequently I get emails from customers saying, this is bar none better than any other commercial pattern that I've ever used. But I do appreciate that we have a standardized back crotch curve and that some of you might need to modify it just a bit. So what do I mean by a standardized back crotch curve? Well, you're going to use the designing stylus, and this is the general shape that you're going to be repeating for whatever size you happen to be and measurement you happen to be. So I've got a couple of patterns drawn off here. There's the back and there's the front, and that's what the standardized curve would look like. And even though it is going to start you off with one of the best fitting fits that you ever had, if you do need to modify it for a dropped buttocks, then I'm going to show you how easy that is to do. Let's take a look at the mannequin here, and even though this isn't a particularly full backside, what you are seeing here is a little bit of a fold of fabric on either side of the center of that back crotch curve going down into the curvature between the legs. And this fold can often be reflective of a dropped buttocks. So let's take a look at how easy it is to modify the pants pattern. I already have drawn the crotch curvature on this vellum overlay, and I'll just get it pinned in place here. What you can see here is that I have dropped the buttocks with this red line. Now, how do you do that? Well, you're going to start off with penciling it in, first of all, and just start at approximately the back crotch point number 1 and start making a light pencil line just to drop the scoop on that crotch curvature. Start off with small increments, like about 1/4 of an inch or 3/8 of an inch. You can always add a little bit more if you need to. But that simple modification like this is going to be all that many of you are going to need, because as you think about this, this is the negative space where your body sits. And if your buttocks is dropped, you can see that that curvature is now going to conform to that dropped buttocks. One thing that I would ask you to try and avoid is going too low like this, because the lower you go up to and back up to this crotch point, you can see that you may have difficulty joining together the back crotch point and the front crotch point because you've got such a severe angle there. So again, take it incrementally. And then another situation might occur is when you are dropping the crotch curvature, if you drop into the inseam, and I've dropped that down about 3/8 of an inch, realize that you're doing a couple of different things here. You are lengthening that back crotch, which you may not want to do because you already know that that back crotch length is suitable for you. But also what's more important here is that you're shortening the inseam by about 3/8 of an inch. So if by chance that dropped inseam happens to fit you better, then you must connect that onto the front as well, and then bring this curvature back up into the existing crotch curvature. And I would obviously be doing this in pencil, and then I would come back with my designing stylus and I would true that front with the designing stylus. So that's just an awareness issue that I want you to, of course, become aware of. And so you can see, everyone, that this is really a simple modification. And SureFit Designs provides you so many different resources to truly get you the best fitting pair of pants that you've ever worn. And our resources consist primarily of the SureFit Designs Learning Center, where we have all kinds of free videos and articles. And we also have our main website, surefitdesigns.com, And I do invite you to join the newsletter list to stay on top of current events with SureFit Designs. And I also invite you to join the SureFit Designs community. If you happen to have a Facebook presence, please make sure that you join us at facebook.com/groups/SureFit Designs, because people from all over the world are interacting with one another, sharing their projects, and enjoying the group camaraderie.